your voice of the valley, AM 1450 KBMW. Turner office, and it is time for an Optimum Athlete interview. And my apologies, we haven't had them the last couple weeks, but with all the state tournaments going on, it's kind of been a little hectic around here. It's been hard to even track down anybody for interviews. But and then we had someone who had surgery going on. Another time we were hoping to line up an interview, and luckily the surgery went well. Here to tell us about it, Scout Woods, wrapping up her one of the best careers in Wahpeton basketball history. How's it going today, Scout?
Good.
And I'm really sorry to see your season come to an end the way it did. Obviously, 90% of teams end their seasons on a loss, so that's kind of a bummer. But also having an ACL and an MCL injury in your final game, just take us through kind of the emotions of that and the not the way you want to end your career, of course. So could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it sucked when I went down. I actually tried to get back up, but I saw that my knee did not look how it was supposed to look, so I was just kind of waiting for Chantel, but it's kind of hard to believe when you do it, so yeah, and I had high hopes for my MRI too, but yeah.
Yeah, and then is this the kind of your first real major injury, or this? Yeah, so you've been pretty lucky thus far, and obviously not ideal timing, but at least you got to have pretty much all your basketball games that you did.
Yeah.
And just a little bit, and then we'll obviously get away from injuries eventually. Even though this is sponsored by Optimum Rehab, so they probably love when we're talking about all the sports injuries on here. But take me a little bit about how that's just kind of fit the bill for the rest of how the season had gone, as far as your girls just being snake bit with injuries for the season.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of our players because of injuries, but I don't know. I think we pushed through and we did a good job with what we had.
Yeah, and tell me a little bit about how shouldering that load, and that's something that you're kind of used to because that's kind of been the role that you've been in for all these years. But just take me through a little bit about just knowing you have to go out there and really just will one of your best performances to keep your team competitive pretty much every game.
Yeah, I actually performed pretty well under pressure, I'd say, but definitely not without my team at all, so... Yeah.
Take me through a little bit about just how fun it was to get your senior season. Obviously, you didn't have everybody alongside you, but how fun it was to get to keep playing with all these girls that you've been playing with. And as we always talk about, you guys have been together since all those traveling teams that you guys would win every weekend with all those tournaments. And how fun it was to get out there for one more year with all your girls.
Yeah, it was super fun. That's something I'm going to miss for sure. And I was glad that we got all of us back.
And now we can kind of switch over and actually let's focus a little more on the basketball, because we gotta talk about just your career as a whole and what it's gonna be now that it's obviously in the rear view at this point. How it's got to be satisfying to go back and just kind of look at that body of work. Multiple time All-State, second all time in scoring, I believe, or third.
I think second.
Yeah, I thought you were just behind Ty, but I could be wrong. Knocking on the door of 2,000 points, just how great is that to be able to look back and, kind of compare to what you thought you were going to do, and now looking at what your body of work now that it's done in 5 years?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, again, nothing without the teams that I've had and the players that I've gotten to play with, but yeah.
Gotcha. And also, tell me a little bit about probably your favorite memory for kind of a team accomplishment. You guys making a run at the state tournament when you were a sophomore. Take me through a little bit of just how you look back at that now that it's a couple of years removed.
Yeah, that's always been my favorite basketball memory. We played really hard that game, kind of underdogs for that, and it was awesome getting to go to state with those girls.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun team to get to cover as well. And now we can switch over to the track and field season, and unfortunately not going to have your senior campaign, but we were kind of joking before the interview. The nice thing is you already kind of notched a couple state titles before you got it all wrapped up. But for those who don't know, Scout won the last 2 years for the state championship for the shot put. And take me a little bit through kind of the emotions from that as well. So it's probably kind of a second gut punch, I guess, when you found out about the injury. I know we said we would stop talking about the injury, but here I am.
Yeah, it was sad when I first found out. I've kind of come to terms with it, and I'm really excited to see what my teammates can do, especially my sister. And I'm hoping she has a really good year, and I'll be there alongside. I'm still on the team. I'm just a supporter now. How
fun was it to get to also play alongside Claire for these last couple of years on the basketball team?
Super fun. Playing with the siblings is always hard, but we make it work.
I only got I guess younger basketball. I got to play with the younger brother, but I only kind of got 1 year of that, so I never really got to the full experience like you guys kind of got running the gambit. But and a little bit about now how you're probably going to take on a role, kind of mentoring her and the other throwers. Is that something that's already started?
I'm not able to bear any weight yet, so I've kind of just been in the rehab stage. But as soon as I can bear weight, then I'm gonna get out there more and be able to help him out.
Gotcha. And now you're going to be continuing your athletic career with the NDSU track and field team as a thrower. Take me, and I'm sure that also, helped a little bit when it came to looking down the road here, because obviously not having a senior year is not ideal, but the fact that you get to eventually get to go back and start competing again, how great is that to look forward to?
That's like my main goal. Like that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go compete in track, and I'm just gonna get through this, So yeah.
I know we had you on for an interview a year or two back, but at that point you hadn't committed yet. Tell me a little bit about why NDSU was the school for you.
They just have an awesome coach, awesome coaches, really awesome teammates, and I just felt like it fit when I toured there, so that's the place for me.
You joined a line of crazy throwers there. They have a ton of success with the throwers there, like literally sending guys to the Olympics and whatnot.
Yep.
And I'm sure that made it a pretty easy pick after seeing all their success as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, some other Wahpeton people have gone there in the past as well. I think Josh Darwin, probably the most recent one who got finished up there. I'm trying to think if there's someone else in between there. I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, Reagan was there too. I think Reagan. Yeah, but Reagan was a little older than Josh, so it was Reagan first. But yeah, Reagan as well.
Jada Fobb too.
Oh, yep. Jada, of course. How did we forget? I knew we forgot about somebody. Jada, my apologies. But how fun is it? It's going to be fun to be able to link up with her again and be teammates with her.
It's going to be awesome. When we were younger, we competed together a lot, so it'll be great.
And I'm sure it's nice to have a familiar face as well.
Yeah, and we're neighbors, so.
Oh, yeah, that did work out across the board then. That's fun that your journeys have both ended up here. But a little bit about what you're most excited for as far as just the aspect of starting college, just completely unrelated to the athletics. What are you most excited for this next chapter of your life?
Probably getting to actually meet my roommates.
Oh,
making,
yeah?
like new friends.
Okay. Or do you know who you're lined up with for your roommate already, or how that work?
Yeah. Her name's Sophie Brecky.
Okay.
She won state golf this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I kind of just texted her and she said, "Yeah, let's be roommates." So that's kind of how it went.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. We didn't even touch on your last season of golf too this past fall. So that kind of worked out. You were on the North Dakota side and got to do the golf in that season. Wait, I'm trying to think. I didn't get them mixed up here. Oh yeah, I got that lined up correctly. Yep. You got to have your fall season at least. All right, and I guess final thoughts on that one as well. We don't want to leave golf out here. So just how fun was your final senior season as well, or senior season for golf as well?
It was awesome. It's kind of a sport I picked up because it's like non-contact, and I feel like I needed one that exercises the mind more than the body, so that was perfect. And I got to play with my friends, so it was really fun. Yeah,
you guys had a good team this year too, so that obviously adds to it as well. But any other thoughts just on once again wrapping up one of the most accomplished careers by any Wahpeton girls basketball player and track athlete as well? Any advice for any girls who are coming up and are also going to run through the program?
I'd say enjoy it. It really does go by fast. It's not just something that people say, and you'll miss it, so.
The definition of going fast, because I remember telling people about when you were going to start as an 8th grader. And I was they're going to have her and Latay out there as 8th graders, like in the EDC. Unreal. How crazy is that to look back on now that you're all said and done?
Yeah, it's super crazy. It feels like we went to state last year, but nope, 3 years ago already.
Well, it's been a joy to cover, and I wish you luck in the future, Scout.
Thanks.
All right, and make sure to go check out this video if you didn't already see it on our YouTube channel. It is KBMW News Live on YouTube. And now for a quick word from our sponsor, Optimum Rehab.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.